Y'all, I'm back home. That's right. You got the tiles in the background and me on cam again. Now, what do I think about this Tank Davis Gamboa situation? I haven't seen the medical reports, but if Gamboa truly did, he didn't rupture his Achilles tendon. Let's get that out there first, though. When you rupture Achilles tendon, you can't move your leg. He would have been paralyzed on his leg. He wouldn't have been able to stand up. First and foremost, it was not ruptured. He could have had a torn Achilles tendon. Now, if it's a minor tear, then yes, you will lose the ability to put a lot of weight on it, pressure. You won't be able to do the same things. There'll be a lot of pain, but you can fight through the pain. If it completely tears, aka ruptures, then you're not doing nothing on that leg. So I'm waiting to see the medical reports come out to see exactly how bad his Achilles was, if his Achilles was even injured at all. I don't know. I saw an interview with Radio Raheem where he was in a hospital EMT wheelchair and his foot was wrapped up. So we'll see what the medical reports say. But if he truly had a slightly torn Achilles tendon and he lasted all these rounds against Tank and was immobile, I would say that that bodes very badly for Tank. Tank missed weight, which I didn't know he missed weight. I do watch a couple of other YouTubers. I went back and forth with this YouTuber, Bruce fucking Vane. I proved him wrong a few times, made him bring down a video, but I agree with him more than I disagree with him. Just have certain issues with him. But outside of that, he did miss weight. I learned that again on Bruce fucking Vane's channel. And he looked to be gassing later in the rounds. In the post-fight interview, he said he wasn't gassed, he wasn't tired, but he looked tired. He looked gassed. He was breathing super heavy in the 11th to 12th round. I don't know if him missing weight had to do with he wasn't training properly or he's just too big for 135, which it could be because he's always been extremely heavy. Now, what I mean by big is body mass, not height. He is short, but he looks to retain a lot of weight. And it was funny because when I seen him in the ring, I was like, he's probably between 145, 150 by the fight night, and he was 146 and a half, I believe. So that tells you a lot about, I don't know how long he can make 135 for, because at 25 years old, you should be able to deplete yourself and blow back up with ease, and he seems to have problems making weight. Now, again, it could be dedication, it could be training, it could be alcohol, it could be a lot of factors why he doesn't do it. And him looking gas leads me to believe that he's not training properly for these fights. Now, I would like to see a rematch because I said before this fight happened that Gamboa is game. Gamboa is good. Did a video on it. Gamboa gave Tank a test, and if his Achilles is truly injured, I can't say that I believe Tank Davis would have beat Gamboa, because if Gamboa would have truly been mobile later in that fight or could have pushed the action and Tank was that exhausted, he might have been able to get Tank out of there by Tank just being too exhausted to fight back. I saw a lot of holes in Tank Davis's defense. He was getting caught again by a man on one leg. He was walking into punches. He couldn't seem to land punches. He was loading up too much. He didn't use his jab enough to set up other punches. And I wasn't that impressed. Now, with that being said, for the first 3 to 4 rounds, Tank was boxing great. He was outboxing Gamboa. Again, the injury came in the second, but even before the injury came in the second, he was still outboxing him for the first 2 rounds to the injury. Looked good, and then the deeper the fight got, the worse he started to look. So I don't know what was going on with that, but I can tell y'all this right now. You put Tank in there against Lomachenko, and he'll be knocked out within the first 7 rounds. He's not ready for Lomachenko. I know he's banking on Lomachenko getting old. Lomachenko's only 31 years old. Lomachenko's at least got 4 to 5 years to where he's still going to be in his prime. So, Tank, I don't know what they're going to do with him. I don't know if they're going to drop him back down or leave him at 135 or move him up to 140 to something that he can actually make weight to. I don't know. But I will say that Tank's not ready for a Lomachenko. I think, again, I said I believe Tevin Farmer can beat him, and this just reaffirmed that I think Tevin Farmer would dance around him and pick him apart. And to be honest with you, I think if Tevin Farmer moves up, outside of Lomachenko, I have Tevin Farmer the best one in that weight range. So we'll see how it goes. Tank, C plus self evaluation of his performance, I'll agree with. I don't know if I'd say C plus, maybe a C minus. If it is true Gamboa only had one leg, outside of that, Gamboa does have tons and tons and tons and years of experience. With experience, can make younger guys look bad, which he did. But again, I have to keep saying, if he truly was on one wheel, that's very bad for Tank. If it turns out there was nothing wrong with Gamboa's leg after they go to the doctor and they release stuff, if they even release his medical records, then we can say Tank did not do that bad because Gamboa just used the leg as an excuse. I don't think he did. It looked like he was hobbling after the fight was over. And you can see when he went down from that second round, he looked at his foot, hit his gloves on the mat. And yeah, so I don't know. This right here, for me, I don't know if Tank's going to be successful at 135 because all that power he had, he couldn't do nothing to Gamboa. And Gamboa is on the smaller side of the 135 fighters. Gamboa is actually a little lightweight. He is on the little side because he came from where Tank came from. So you got a guy who's not even naturally a 135 fighter absorbing all those punches at 38 years old. The older you get, the less you can absorb. And he ate all them shots without a problem. Even with the knockout, it wasn't a real knockout because to me it looked like Gamboa could get back up. It's just Jack Reese saw enough and waved it off. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. And I'm not going to say what I say at the end of the video as I am getting subs and thumbs up, but y'all keep doing that for me, please. If it don't get any more subs and thumbs up, then we're going to go back to the generic ending. Outside of that, y'all have a happy new year, and I will be on the road again. Peace.